We are also following breaking news about the latest EEE death in the state. Health officials now confirm Eastern equine encephalitis is the cause of death of a person from here in Hampden County.
Public health officials confirming to Western Mass News the latest death is the third in our state. Western Mass News reporter Sarah Gurnelli joins us live in studio with the very latest. Sarah?
Beth, Chris, the specific information about this person who died is not being released at this time, but this is the first death in Western Mass associated with a mosquito-transmitted virus. I spoke with an expert about how this rare virus is being spread.
Pesky mosquitoes leaving a bigger threat than just an itchy bite, spreading Eastern equine encephalitis, a potentially deadly virus. Professor of microbiology at UMass Amherst, Stephen Rich, says we haven't had such a high amount of mosquitoes since the 1950s.
It's been pretty dry and pretty warm, but we had a really wet spring, and so that amplified, got the mosquito populations growing really early on this year.
Professor Rich explains how mosquitoes can be infected.
The EEE starts in birds, and then mosquitoes pick it up from birds, and then if a mosquito that likes to feed on us as well feeds on us, then it transmits into us.
So far, there have been 10 human cases of EEE across the state and 3 deaths, 2 in Bristol County, and now this latest case in Hampden County. Professor Ryan says young children and older adults are most susceptible.
The competency of their immune system, so as we get older, our immune systems become weaker. When we're younger, our immune systems aren't fully developed. It also seems like maybe we have different types of cells in our bodies when we're growing as young people, and so those cells are more susceptible to the virus getting inside.
Here is a map of the current risk levels for EEE in Western Massachusetts. You can see several communities in Western Mass are on alert, including Brimfield in Hampden County, which is at critical risk. But Professor Ridge says the risk of getting the virus is low.
There are certainly people that get exposed to the virus and maybe don't get infected. There are some people that may get infected but don't get the severe disease. They call it a subclinical infection. So there's some people that might have a mild illness and not the full encephalitis, but it's the encephalitis, the swelling of the brain, that really leads to the fatalities, the very high fatality rates.
Again, state health officials are not releasing the identity of the person who died, just the death they reported in Hampden County. Coming up on Western Mass News, we are speaking with people in Hampden County about how they've been affected by the threat of EEE. Live in the studio, Sarah Gurnelli, Western Mass News.